Holy catfish, Batman. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. I've been wanting one of these for years. Finally bit the bullet. I got this Kunphy Ultrasonic cleaning machine. Came very sturdily packaged with some tweezers to get your stuff out of the cleaner once it's done. A little thank you card here. And a glasses cleaner or jewelry cleaner for afterwards. And of course, packaging and a little very well written, very easy to follow manual. So just a quick review of these suggested applications here. I'm so excited. I have so much stuff I want to clean. So you just put a few of these drops into some water, mostly water into this, but you can up the quantity of the solution if you want a deeper clean for some items. It's 5 minutes for your basic jewelry and glasses. And if you want a deep cleaning, you can do it for 10 minutes. So toiletry items like electric toothbrushes, shaver heads, etc., or office equipment that can get nasty, fountain pen nibs, keyboard keys. I never thought of that. And scissors. Yeah, I guess they can get grimy too, right? Metal items, knife, coins, baby pacifier. Oh, right. Dentures and retainers, things like that. Fantastic. Now it says here, not suitable for wooden items, jewelry containing loose stones or soft stones, such as pearls. Oh yeah, pearls and emeralds, amber and opal. I guess that would get the coating off there. Nor is it good for electronic products. That kind of makes sense with the delicate pieces inside. Nor is it good for glasses that have got their coating taken off. And sadly, these filthy glasses I have here. But you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to dive in, try this for the first time with you. Let's give it a go. Some cleaning tips on the top here. All right, so we're going to go into clean two things at once. I have this beautiful gold necklace I inherited from my grandmother. This is not particularly very dirty, but I want to see how, I don't know, there's some mushiness there. I want to see if this machine can get off some of the, just make it shine, make it beautiful, basically. Now, I'm not going to put any silver in with it because I know silver has a chemical process that might interfere with the cleaning. So I think if I do my silver, I'll do it separate. And I might have to be careful with this kind of ring because I have a feeling that will damage the surface of this stone. And together with that nice piece of gold jewelry, I'm going to do these nasty glasses. Now, I've dyed my hair with these glasses on, and oh, I wish I had a better camera so you could see, but there is nasty pieces of hair dye embedded on here. There's grime in the nose pieces, all inside of the twine that's wrapping around the glass. And unfortunately, I can't do anything about the scratches, but hopefully it'll give me a new look. Look how you can see the surface area there. Ugh. Okay, let's try it. All right, I filled this up with about 5 drops of water, not even full up to the maximum, so I guess it's got a good ratio of solution in there. And in goes my jewelry piece. And I have to take my glasses off. Barely covered there. Maybe we should put a little bit more water on. But for now, all I have to do is press the button somewhere around here. There we go. Put this on top and wait. Okay, while that is buzzing away in the background there, I don't know if you can hear it, but I certainly can. I'm going to show you some heavily tarnished silver that I have. This is an old piece I got over 40 years ago. And it's looking nasty. It's cracked here. And usually I do the old-fashioned way of cleaning this with the silver cleaner. But I'm hoping that this new machine will get rid of that need. It also has a matching ring, which is equally tarnished. Okay, so the machine has turned off. I've actually done it for 10 minutes. It would appear that it goes for 5 minutes automatically. And I pressed it again. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness. Holy catfish, Batman. This is shiny and new. Wow. Very impressed with the effect it's had on the gold here. Let's check the glasses. Okay, in the glasses, I have wiped the water off and the glass itself looks great. Of course, it hasn't gotten rid of the scratches, but I didn't expect that. It got rid of all the grime inside everywhere. It looks sparkling clean. What it didn't do, well, initially anyway, was get off the hair dye that was embedded in the side of my glasses here. However, after just using a cloth and rubbing a little bit, it came right off. So, very impressed with this. Excellent. Now let's try the silver. This time I decided to change out the water and I added 10 drops in. Let's start this sucker. And I think we'll check this in 5 minutes. Maybe we'll do 10 with this too. I can see just by looking at the liquid in here that it did do some cleaning, but I can also see that it didn't do enough. Okay, now I don't know if you can see that, but it has left some grime inside from the silver cleaning, and that was something I expected. So I'm going to have to wash this down after. I'll let you know how that goes. And for the silver here, actually, it did a pretty good job. But the stuff that was only mildly dirty, like these balls here, turned out fantastic, like a good silver polish cleaning should do. So very, very good. So these pieces here, and even this ring here that was quite dirty, this rose ring, this is good enough for me for sure. And you can see my cloth is quite dirty. However, for these bigger pieces, while it did get a lot of the surface grime off, I don't know if you remember this before, but it's a sight better. For me, I think this still needs a deeper cleaning, so I'm going to do it again, or maybe just do it with my polish cleaner. So if you've got anything that's really grimy, like this ring here, for example, it got off the surface dirt here very nicely, but the nooks and cranny are really encrusted with grime or oxidation, so I'll have to go in with that again. Same with these guys here. Okay, so this did actually clean up pretty well. It looks brand new again. And overall, I'm pretty impressed with this. It's done a better job than I thought it would do. And I'm going to be using it on the regular for a whole assortment of stuff. However, for hardcore silver, you can still see how yellowed this is. I think that I'm either going to have to do it multiple times or just use a stronger product. I mean, this is a rare case of really, really grimy silver. But I think if you do it regularly with silver that hasn't gotten that bad yet, you're fine. So I'm very impressed with this. And if you haven't tried one of these ultrasonic cleaning machines, recommend this one from Kunphy.